Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, Terror of the Night, as it were. It was Night Terrors. It was so good.
It was a really good episode.
Big fan. Today, we are watching an episode called Identity Crisis.
Oh.
It kind of screams to be character assassination of some kind.
But kind of does.
I hope not. I guess we will find out. We're going to post episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch Identity Crisis. Holding on to hope that the next one is good, because we have two good ones in a row. This is another great one. Not only are we blessed with a great Troy episode last time, but we have a great Geordi episode this time. Two characters that have
famously been given bad episodes.
Yeah, famously misstepped in the relatively recent history of this show. Especially so in Geordi's case with Galaxy's Child. But no, this was great. It's an episode that exemplifies Geordi's analytical mind, plays on the history of the character that I hadn't realized until about halfway through. Had been seeded way back in season 2. And just a great mystery in general. I really have to commend just a really well put together mystery and how all those pieces clicked into place for us as we were watching it. It was great. I felt like I was very much along for the ride with Geordi as he was figuring things out. That was great. It was a great feeling. Mm-hmm. On the USS Victory. I looked up and I was like, I feel like we've seen or heard of the USS Victory in the past. We had. I certainly wasn't thinking of Elementary Dear Data when I said that, but it makes a lot of sense because that's the ship that Geordi served on, and that's why he made the model ship for the captain when he was going to see him again.
Because it was a ship it was his last assignment.
Yeah.
Is that the assignment he's coming off of in the first
Encounter
episode?
Probably. Wow, that's crazy. The continuity in this show is so tight, and I really, really like that. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, Geordi used to serve on the ship. We have a number of other crew members that he was close to on this mission, with Mendez and Hickman and Susanna being, of course, the main one. On praising how good Geordi is in this episode, he has a positive relationship with a woman that he isn't being a creep to, and it's nice. It's just, it shouldn't be something I'm applauding,
right? But when the writing finally does something right, mm-hmm. And importantly too, it's not even something like a failed romance between them. They have a almost familial relationship.
Yeah, it's siblings almost. Yeah, it's nice.
They call each other affectionately like a big sister and younger brother.
Yeah. And there's the whole the implication of her being like his wingman in the past when Geordi would hit on other people.
Yeah,
back then,
right.
Which is very in line with what we've seen of Geordi, I guess. But I'm just glad that it's not a part of the episode, you know.
Yeah.
But no, there's a very sibling-like relationship. It really strengthens the final climax of the episode when she is the one that's able to save him. Just adding that history between these two characters, I think, just really hammers home the point of it all. And I'm glad they don't kill her off either, because they easily could have.
They could have.
But no, I'm glad that she's still around to be the resolve of the episode. So that was great. TNG's been big on horror lately. It's been really big on horror and suspense and really nailing just really creepy things that get under your skin as a viewer. I think, of course, to the last episode, Night Terrors, and the way that episode was shot. But I think of Clues and that great bit with Troy and the Uncanny Valley. And
that uncanny, and just sort of the
was.
bulk of that episode, there is this huge mystery. This character that is known for being truthful and following orders directly.
Yeah.
Is just not.
Yeah.
And this episode, excellent body horror. Not a lot of it either.
Yeah.
Just enough.
I think there is a fair bit of it, though, because there's this idea of... body horror obviously always focuses on the idea of, not being yourself, transforming, changing. Mm-hmm. It's why often we see in body horror trans allegories and how those can be really tricky to handle. But when they're handled well, it's often done excellently. Or it can be done excellently.
Can be.
Not that I'm ascribing that to this episode. I don't think it is.
No, that definitely doesn't feel like the right call.
But no, there is just this sense of self that is lacking as Susanna and Geordi both lose themselves.
They have a singular drive, as did all of their crewmates.
Yeah, exactly.
They to get back to that planet because that is where they need to be to continue the species' existence.
Yeah, and I think importantly, in Geordi losing himself, it's probably where I've felt Geordi at his most himself, if that makes sense. I don't know if that does make sense when I say that.
I think I follow what you mean, yeah.
We often see, I think back to Booby Trap, which is a good episode. That's the one with the AI girlfriend, of course.
Yes.
But
it's still a Geordi in a kind of similar crisis state of mind.
But it even harkens back to an episode like Elementary Dear Data, where Geordi has always just sort of had this really analytical mind and loves piecing together this sort of mystery. I loved the holodeck scene. That was amazing. Just a fantastic piece of Geordi like piecing together the footage from the USS Discovery and finding that extra shadow there, and the way that is realized in that moment as he gets rid of each person, and we see that shadow there, and he puts that together when the shadow appears. And when he begins to transform, it's just done so well. Everything comes together in that excellent moment. And the mystery continues beyond that, even. To Beverly and Susanna figuring out what's happening with Geordi, and then finding him, and then the excellent execution of the costumes of those aliens. I adore the look of those. They are not malevolent, which I really like. It could be so easy to do. We're doing a body horror episode, but and it's not this malevolent force. I like that it's not a malevolent force, and I like that
it's purely, I suppose, reproductive.
Yeah, well, that's exactly the idea. The way we're producing is they find other life forms and they transform them into themselves. It's fascinating. It really is. So well done. Again, the heart of that final resolution with Susanna and Geordi is so well done. Perfectly executed. I love the little hints, little build-ups of the mystery as well. The black light on Susanna and like showing how that sort of like shows up in the darkness, contributing to their invisibility factor, and that contributing to the shadow, which is a little flimsy, but we can work past it. It is at least an explanation, and it makes sense. And also, just on attention to detail and the tight continuity of this show, right down to the season 1 costumes in the holodeck.
Yeah.
With the stupid flat collar things up there on the shoulders. It's terrible, but it's just, again, just small attention to detail. A really, really well put together episode. Something I was just a huge fan of. I'm trying to look through my notes and see if I forgot anything. I think that's it. That's
definitely the main beats anyway.
Man, I'm so mad they're gonna fuck it up eventually. The season's gonna fuck it up soon. We can't go more. I think we can't go more than like 2 or 3 in a row.
We've noticed that too. It's very rare we can go.
We praise the season too early and they fall off again. So I'll be prepared for that when that comes, because it's not an if, it's a when.
It's always a when.
That said, we do have 8 episodes left in the season, and that's very exciting.
I forgot we were in the last 10.
Yeah, we're in the last leg. So single digits getting down there. I think that about does it. So. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/BloodDonut Studios. You can get all kinds of fun things there, like early Star Trek reviews, exclusive Star Trek commentaries. If you're not in any of that, there is a general support tier. You can just $1 a month. You can get your name in the description of every video we put out. People will see your name down there, and they'll think, hey, you're a cool person, and they'll want to be a cool person too. And then they'll join the Patreon. That's what happens.
Those exact words in line of thinking.
That's exactly what happens. I have it on good authority. I don't, but I do. So be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek: The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.